live stream lecture. And before we get into today's live stream lecture, please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button right now. This channel cannot be possible without viewers and subscribers. I pay attention to my analytics, and my analytics show that I have a tremendous amount of people who view my videos who are not subscribed, and my analytics can also show me my viewers who view my videos who are subscribed. I appreciate you watching my videos. I appreciate the watch hours. However, if you are viewing my channel, you're viewing for a reason. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. It literally takes a split second, and support and subscribe to my channel and support my book. So with that being said, let's get down to today's very important live stream lecture. The focus of this lecture is going to be the importance of small steps, the importance of taking small steps. So I'm going to present 6 powerful reasons why it is very important to take small steps. Number 1, small steps get you started. A focus on small steps helps you to get started after all, and they don't feel overwhelming. Number 2, small steps add up to big results. Whether you are preparing for a big presentation, renovating your home, or building your physical endurance, small, consistent steps add up. Take fitness, for example. One study published in Medicine and Science in Sports and Exercise found the group who exercised for 13 minutes per session 3 times a week for 2 months showed similar strength improvements as those who exercise for 70 minutes per session. But the only catch was each session was done at maximum effort. In other words, their muscles were exhausted at the end of the set. Number 3, success breeds success. Success breeds success just like compound interest. Small steps add up to impressive gains. So once we start and realize some earlier success, it's easier to continue. So these small steps help to minimize your risk while simultaneously increasing your odds of success. Each step provides an opportunity to learn and ingest. Number 4, consistency makes work easier. Small steps help us create valuable habits, which help us achieve bigger goals. If you want to make an easy job seem mighty hard, just keep putting it off. Just keep putting off from doing it, and then it's going to pile up on you along with other tasks, and you're going to be overwhelmed. Small steps allow us to better manage our cognitive load. The less we have to resist the destructive habit of multitasking, the more success we'll have with each small step, which allows us to manage our cognitive load. Number 5, progress equals momentum. Small steps create critical early momentum. And this momentum is crucial if you want to thrive in reaching your goal. Achieving a sub-goal increases that sense of attainability, such as if you are working on your college degree or any other academic program or credential. Each course you successfully complete put you closer in attaining your degree or completing the program. Number 6, small steps aren't overwhelming, so they are more likely to stick. Small steps are attainable and are specifically designed to not feel overwhelming. They are also easier to fit into a hectic, overscheduled days, which most people face on a regular basis. People are just having more and more and more put on their plate, because of the demands of work, home, managing the duties of your home. Some people have a side hustle in the business of just overall managing your household, your kids, and etc. So smaller steps make tasks attainable, boost your confidence, and agree upon a timeline. As an added bonus, small incremental changes are the kind of changes that actually stick. Sudden radical transformations don't have nearly the same stand power. Small steps are so powerful, and I'm here to tell you. So now for the thought-provoking question I have for you. What are your big goals, and what small steps can you take today or within the next week or within the next month to get you closer to meeting your bigger goals? It's just so much power in smaller incremental steps. And I'm going to use the example of being a YouTube content creator in terms of working on your YouTube channel to become monetized. There are so many requirements for anyone who decides to become a YouTube content creator and meeting all those requirements prior to monetizing. So what helps me as a YouTube content creator is I just take one step at a time, one day at a time. I don't try to be like anyone else. I've developed my own niche, and I keep my channel in hobby mode. Some days I'm in the audience is where I spend a lot of time out in my zip code and other people's zip codes, meeting people, delving deep, engaging in dialogue in order to market and promote my channel and to get new subscribers. But some days I just feel like getting off work and coming home and enjoying the rest of my evening. I work very long hours. I spend 2 hours every day commuting back and forth to work, plus working 8 or 9 hours. So sometimes longer than that. So my days are long. So by the time I make it home to my zip code, I've been away from my house for a good 12, 13 hours. So I may not feel like hitting the trenches in the zip code, meeting people, engaging people in dialogue to market my channel. And that's okay. Because I understand the power of taking small steps to cultivate my channel. It's more to just cultivating a channel. You got to prepare your topic behind the scene. You got to do all of those things. You may have to do research behind a topic. Keep it in enjoyment mode. Keep it in hobby mode. And you look up one day, you monetize, and you think, wow, my first thought, I can't even believe my channel is at the point where it is now, because I can remember when I first started my YouTube channel a little over 2 years ago. I can literally remember having 2 subscribers. I was one, my daughter was the other, 2. So now I got well over 1,000 subscribers. No one could have ever told me in a million years that I would have reached that tremendous milestone. And there's other criterias, getting your 2-step verification. There's other criterias, and making sure you read and understand those community guidelines in brevity as a content creator and not to violate those community guidelines. That's the criteria. You can't have no strikes on you. And then, of course, your watch hours, but don't too much focus on all that. Just focus on connecting with your audience, focus on your content, focus on your deliverance. Understand that everything that's of value takes time, and I'm here to tell you. So, and I also noticed that some of my subscribers and followers and supporters have been listening to my live stream lecture, and I really appreciate that. I really appreciate your support. One of the ways I do live stream, I more do it in a lecture format. I'm still going to acknowledge my listeners. I want to thank my listeners. I want to thank my supporters. Send me comments, send me suggestions on future topics that you may want me to do. I do have some topics that I'm doing some research on. One of those topics I'm going to do is on cyber bullying. I'm going to do a topic on that. I'm going to do a lecture on that. I'm going to do a future lecture on the fake world versus the real world, that fake social media world versus real life. I'm going to do a lecture on that. So just be on the lookout for a lot of these future upcoming lectures. And as always, I'm staying in very close contact with my publishing company. November of this year, my publishing company is going to coordinate with me in a radio show where they're going to interview this author for Awake Financial Freedom. If the audience is aware, I'm aggressively aligning myself with my publishing company. They're going to do many things within the next year to promote my book. They're going to showcase my book at various book shows worldwide to drive sales. They're going to line up a radio interview to promote my book in November of this year. Although my book has hit all major bookstores, I am still aggressively aligning myself with the publishing company to market this book. This is a must-read book, Awake Financial Freedom. If you have not purchased my book, check out this book where I dug deep and share with the world on literally how I strategically did a lot of things to rise above my financial situation. So that's all I have. Don't forget to hit my subscribe button, hit my notification button right now. Support this channel, subscribe to this channel. And with that being said, simplify, Simple Fidelis, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great evening.